Hello friends, today we are going to learn about the classification of column chromatography method. Here we are going to learn the column chromatographies method. Number of different kind of column chromatographies are there. First, the first chromatography as per the specific method, stationary phase, type of equilibrium, different chromatography differs and their function also differs. Even though their aim is to separate the mixture of component, but the function will be the different. Okay, and number of different element which make that this chromatographic very functional or operationable, okay, will be is used with different application. So in the gas chromatographic, the method which is used is gas liquid, which is GLC. Stationary phase for GLC is liquid, adsorbed or bonded to solid surface. Now what is adsorb? The adsorb and absorb is different. In absorb means what? That the concentration of any liquid will be more inside the another substance. But what is the adsorb? That the highest concentration of liquid will be more on the surface of the substance. So on the stationary phase, the surface will have higher concentration of liquid mobile phase than inside the stationary phase. That is the difference of adsorb and absorb. Okay, make sure you keep this in mind. So the type of equilibrium, partition between the gas and liquid. So the gas and liquid will be divided. Now here the another type of gas chromatography is gas solid. Here stationary phase is in solid. So the type of equilibrium is same, partition between the gas and liquid, adsorption. Okay, so of course, the mobile phase which is used in this gas chromatography will be the gas. Okay, but the stationary phase might be different because in the gas chromatography as a GLC, stationary phase will be in the liquid form. Okay, and in the gas solid, here the stationary phase will be in the solid form. Okay, now next is liquid chromatography, which is also known as LC. Now this liquid chromatography are of different type, which is liquid or partition. Yes, I hope you can see now. Now liquid chromatography are of different type. You can see liquid or partition, then liquid solid or adsorption, then ion exchange, then size exclusion, then affinity. Now what is the different, what make them different to each other as a liquid chromatography? Let us know. Here liquid or partition, stationary phase is liquid, adsorb or bonded to a solid surface. Of course the mobile phase will be liquid form, it will be bonded to the stationary phase which is a solid surface. Type of equilibrium, partition between immiscible liquid. Okay, that means what? The liquid which cannot be dissolved with the another mobile phase or with the stationary phase. So there will be the partition, there will be the difference between the immiscible liquid. Now here liquid solid or adsorption. Here stationary phase is solid and type of equilibrium is adsorption. I already told you that the concentration of mobile phase as a liquid will be more on the surface of a stationary phase than inside the stationary phase or inside the bulk of a stationary phase. Okay, now ion exchange. What is ion exchange? Ion exchange resin. Now this stationary phase is very specific. Here a resins is used which have tendency to to move the mobile phase due to ion exchange. Now here type of equilibrium is ion exchange. Now, size exclusions. Size exclusions in where stationary phase is liquid in intensity of a polymer solid. So, the stationary phase is used in the size exclusions is actually liquid, but its intensity is high. That's why it seems like a solid, but it is actually a polymeric liquid which has a high intensity. Now here the type of equilibrium for the size exclusion is partition or sievings. Now affinity have a stationary phase which is group specific liquid bonded to an solid surface. So this stationary phase, okay, is this stationary phase is a solid surface which make only make a specific type of a liquid to flow through due to a function group, due to a different function group. Type of equilibrium is partition between surface liquid and the mobile phase. So the partition between will be surface liquid and the mobile liquid. Now here is supercritical. Now here is the supercritical fluid chromatography SFC. Mobile phase is supercritical fluid. Okay, what does that mean? That the mobile phase above the critical temperature or above the pressure, it neither exists in the liquid form nor exists in the gaseous form. Okay, that's very different. Okay, um, here the stationary phase is used in a SFC will be organic species bonded to a solid surface. So solid surface will be the stationary phase which is bonded to a organic species. Okay, so that organic species is present in the mobile phase. Now the type of equilibrium is partition between supercritical fluid and the bonded surface. So the partition between will be the supercritical fluid and the bonded surface.